Hey team, we want to try something different and send out a video to explain about a survey that you're going to get next week. We could send you an email, but it'd probably be about 2 pages long and be really boring to read, and you'd end up going, what did that really mean? So we thought a 2 or 3 minute video, hopefully, would serve the purpose a little better. So let me tell you what's happening around a survey you're going to get. We've been on a culture transformation in our company. We've engaged a third-party company to help us transform our culture. And first thing we did is we took some surveys about where our culture is today. By survey, it's really a scientific, data-driven kind of instrument survey that shows where we are. And then we took one about what we want our culture to be, and that showed the gaps between the two cultures. Then, the first thing we did, I'm going to draw the process for you here pretty quick, is we had a 2-day workshop where our partners in culture transformation got about 35 of us together, and that was the execs, the department leaders, and the regional managers / commercial property managers got together, and we learned what is culture. And we already have our values. We know what those are. Culture is really how we interact with each other. It's the beliefs and the behaviors that determine how we act at work. So what we believe based on our values comes out in our behaviors. That's what we learned in this first workshop here. And so, I'm going to kind of draw a representation of these 30-some people that were here. Then, a few weeks ago, we had another workshop, a second workshop. Can I spell workshop? And I'm going to put -MB. This same group of people came up with our measurable behaviors. Measurable behaviors. Some of you may have already seen these come from your supervisor or your team lead. We're actually going to publicize these. For each value that we have, right, like do the right thing, we've got a few measurable behaviors under that. They're behaviors like, we always show up to meetings on time. I've actually got on my computer there. You're going to see them soon. Things that we can actually rate each other on of, are we living out these behaviors? And these will become part of our life here at Coast, and part of our work. So, this Monday, you are going to get an invitation to take a survey. You should get it via email. Not everybody has a Coast email address, so you may get it through Sync HR notification system as well. Remember, in Sync HR, when you log in, you got a little bell up here in the top, and you get a little red exclamation point or number that you got notifications, and you click on that, and that will take you to a link to the survey. Please go take the survey. What you are rating is how well we as a company live out these measurable behaviors. So you're not rating one person, you're not rating just your team, you're rating as a company, how well do we live these out? And this really gives us a pulse and a temperature on how well are we doing with these corporately. So, expect this in your inbox on Monday. Please take it. Next parts of the process are, we got about 25 or so of these behaviors today. We're going to whittle them down to about the vital 10 or so. And these will become part of our employee review process and how we're measuring our culture going forward. So, thanks for your time. I want to give you a little context of why are you going to be getting this survey. Tell your friends, tell your coworkers, tell your friends if they're coworkers, to come take this survey, and it will help us on our culture journey. Know that we started with this group of 30-some people to define the culture we want to have, to define these behaviors, but this is our first big step on pushing this all the way out to the about 420 employees that we have today. So please take part of this in shaping where we are and where we're going. Any questions, feel free to email me or Mel on the operations team.